A horrific wave of despair has taken the world by surprise. Something so terrifyingly sinister and deadly that leaving home could result in never coming back. What started off as a playful stunt has led the world into mass hysteria, leaving a trail of blood behind it. This spine-chilling phenomenon lurks in the shadows, killing all who come across it for the past 8 years. September 3rd, 2016. Isaac was walking home from school. Just like any other day, he spent the majority of the walk listening to music and enjoying the scenery. The blissful warmth of the sun hugging his skin, contrasted by the brisk autumn breeze, created a sensation so harmonious that Isaac nearly fainted. As he walked onward, he kept thinking about how perfect the weather was, how perfect the day was, and how for the first time in a long time, everything seemed to be falling into place. About 15 minutes into his walk, Isaac made it home. As he approached the front door, he reached into his right pocket. It was empty. Weird, he thought as he reached into his left pocket. It was also empty. Realizing he had no idea where his house key was, he began to retrace his steps, focusing on the nice weather to keep his spirit up and not fall into the depths of panic. As Isaac walked back along the path he had taken, the sun dipped lower in the sky, creating a sense of urgency as he searched for his keys. The once comforting breeze now felt colder, similar to waking up shivering, searching for a blanket only to realize there's nothing there. An eerily unsettling quiet fell over the neighborhood. Isaac's thoughts of perfection were slowly replaced by a creeping sense of terror and unease. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. Glancing over his shoulder every few minutes, he saw nothing but the darkening streets and empty sidewalks. Just as he was about to give up hope, he heard a soft rustling behind him. Isaac turned sharply, his heart pounding in his chest. There, standing in the distance, hidden within the shadows, was a figure, tall and slender, with a grotesque smile painted across its face. The figure wore a tattered clown costume, its eyes glaring with a malevolent hunger. Isaac knew what he saw. The suffocating feeling of dread and death caused him immediate paralysis. However, as quickly as he saw the figure, it was gone. Before he could even acknowledge what he saw, Isaac's attention was drawn to the ground just a few feet in front of him. There lay his keys, glinting in the shadows. Unsure of how he managed to step over them, Isaac frantically grabbed his keys and ran home, unsure of what to think about the events that had just unfolded. Isaac didn't sleep well that night. He was up most of the time trying to make sense of what he saw. He was never particularly afraid of clowns, but this felt different. This felt like something much more sinister and malicious than some prank. After convincing himself that he might have made it all up, he was finally able to sleep for 40 minutes or so before his alarm went off. He then had to get up and get ready for school. Isaac was so tired and paranoid about the experience he had the day prior that he had his mom pick him up early, telling her that he was feeling really sick. On the ride home, they made a stop at a local shop to pick up some cold and flu medicine for Isaac. He stayed in the car while his mom went inside. After a few minutes, just as he started dozing off, Isaac heard something whisper in his ear, "You're going to die." Jumping out of his sleepy state, Isaac turned around to find nothing in the back seat. Overwhelmed with confusion and fear, Isaac started to panic. He pulled his phone out and started researching what he saw. He found a viral clown sighting video that had just been posted a week prior. Upon searching, he found a couple more viral videos of clown sightings and realized what he saw was likely just another bored person dressed up as a clown. He convinced himself it was all in his head and even got mad that someone would take the time out of their day to dress up as a clown just to scare people. Isaac took a sigh of relief. He looked around and saw everyone nonchalantly walking to and from the store. He knew there was nothing to worry about and it was all in his head. As Isaac gazed out of the window, he saw something in the side view mirror. It was the same figure as before. Isaac started to panic. but realized he was safe as he was surrounded by plenty of people. He pulled his phone out to record the figure, but as quickly as it was there, it was gone. As Isaac looked around searching for the clown, he suddenly heard a clicking coming from the back seat. Slowly, Isaac turned around and saw the clown directly behind him. Isaac screamed and tried to bolt out of the car, but the door was jammed and wouldn't open, as if someone was pushing it closed from the other side. Isaac was in a complete wave of terror as he knew his life was coming to a tragic end. Just as Isaac fell deeper into his state of panic, his mom opened the door, but Isaac was not there. He was never at the store to begin with. He never even made it home. Standing 7 feet tall, a menacing figure loomed over Isaac, its face painted like a clown but much more demonic and sinister. It carried 2 butcher knives and wore a necklace lined with gouged out eyes. Isaac had just picked up his house key and was now lost in a never-ending nightmare where he was constantly being terrorized and repeatedly given a false sense of safety just for it to be replaced with never-ending agony again and again. The demonic clown proceeded to stab Isaac 33 times, taking his life instantly. Isaac was one of the lucky ones, however, as death was significantly better than a never-ending hellish nightmare that yields no escape. Although many people claim to have seen killer clowns, and videos surface online all the time, if you ever cross paths with the real demonic killer, you will not live to see another day or share your story. Be careful about where you go, because you never know what's lurking behind you in the shadows. The Great Clown Panic of 2016 started as a series of seemingly harmless pranks, but quickly escalated into a global phenomenon that left communities in fear. It all began in late August when reports of creepy clown sightings started popping up across social media. These clowns were often seen lurking near schools, forests, and quiet neighborhoods, causing widespread alarm. As the sightings increased, so did the hysteria. News outlets picked up the stories, spreading the fear even further. The clowns were often seen carrying weapons, adding to the menacing aura. While many of the sightings were later revealed to be hoaxes or pranks, some incidents involved actual threats and violence. The phenomenon reached its peak in October 2016, just before Halloween. Police departments across the country were flooded with reports, and schools went into lockdown. The fear was so pervasive that it even prompted warnings from authorities advising people to stay vigilant and report any suspicious activities. The origin of these clown sightings can be traced back to a small town in South Carolina, where children reported seeing clowns attempting to lure them into the woods. From there, the sightings spread like wildfire due to the power of social media and hashtags like clown sightings and if I see a clown. Psychologists believe that the fear of clowns played a significant role in the panic. Clowns have always been a dual nature. They're supposed to be entertaining, but their exaggerated features and unpredictable behavior can also be deeply unsettling. This inherent creepiness was amplified by the sinister actions of the clowns in 2016. Stores stopped selling clown masks and costumes due to incidents of people actually getting hurt. The clown panic of 2016 left a lasting impact. In the years since, the clown sightings have diminished, but the memory of that terrifying time lingers. It serves as a cautionary tale about the thin line between a harmless prank and genuine terror. So, next time you see a clown, remember, you never know who's behind the mask. Did y'all ever see any clowns back in 2016? Back when all this was going on, me and my friends definitely tried to find some clowns. I know a lot of stuff has happened since then, but it really seems like it was just yesterday. Where does the time really go? I mean, think about when COVID hit. That was 4 years ago. Just remember, it doesn't last forever. Strive to be happy. Life is beautiful. You just gotta be aware of the beauty. There's only one today. There's only one right now. Nothing but good memories from here on out. Go out and have fun. No matter what situation you're in, be happy or try your best to be. While today is today, whenever you're watching this, don't let anyone have control over your day, no matter what happens. Bye from me and the ocean. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.